This sling is the true definition of everyday carry for me. Let's talk about it. What's up everyone, I'm John and this is UnPack'D, a place where we unpack all the details about your favorite bags, etc. and travel related gear. And today I'm continuing my September Sling series with my fourth and final video, and I have for you the tomtoc T33 Aviator chest bag. Now, full disclosure, tomtoc did send this to me, but don't get it twisted. They did not pay me for this review. They see this review when you do. And I am actually a tomtoc customer. I've bought many tomtoc products, and just like this is the tomtoc Explorer. This one's actually a custom. I went on their site and used their custom builder to make one because they don't make it in this colorway here. But this is a separate topic, but I just wanted to show you my customized tomtoc Explorer. I even have my last name here on the webbing. But yeah, no, I've been a tomtoc customer. I've used many of the products. I'm so glad that they reached out to me because I actually had this thing in my Amazon cart for like 2 weeks. And normally what I do is I wait till I got like 3 or 4 things in my cart, and then I check out all at once and have to pick my day for delivery when my wife's not here so she can't see all the crap that I bought. But luckily they reached out. They sent this over for me to test and review. Like I said, I was about to purchase it myself. Now this T33 is going to be available in 3 different colorways. It's going to be khaki, gray, and the black that you'll see here in this review. It's also going to be available in 3 different sizes. It's the 1.5, the 2.5, and the 3.5 liter. Now, the 2.5 has somewhat been hard to find, but tomtoc does offer it. Maybe a restock will come soon. But as of filming of this video, you can find the 1.5 and the 3.5 liter on Amazon. And I will put the link in the description below at any point you want to purchase this bag. It's not an affiliate link. It's going to take you straight to the Amazon page where you can purchase. So I'm not an affiliate. I don't receive any kickbacks. But if you do want to support UnPack'D and myself and this channel, I would love for you to hit that like button and subscribe button so I can keep making these wonderful reviews for you about some of the awesome gear that I get to test and try out. All right, guys, point of view cam is back in full effect. Now, at the feedback I got from Reddit, shout out our many baggers, we're actually going to start with the main compartment interior. That's the feedback I got from the people, and that's what they want to see. The people want to see the main compartment. So opening up the main compartment right off the bat, you see this orange ripstop kind of material or grid stop. I see the patterning there. Now tomtoc doesn't really say what material it is besides some water resistant nylon. But having been around some bags, you can tell that there's grid pattern, some sort of nylon ripstop. So inside the bag here, you see the tomtoc logo stitched in the back. On this back side, you have this flexible pocket. It's just got this elastic band, and it's got some pleats in there, so it has some volume. But of course, the volume goes in towards the main compartment on that back side. But yeah, beautiful lining. I'm a big fan of the orange or high contrast lining. It makes it easier to find your things. Even though this particular bag is a little small, coming in at 1.5 liters, it's still a good thing for me to have that high contrast interior so you can find your stuff. On the other side of the sling here, you are going to see that you have a zippered pocket on the back with this stretch mesh as the front. Now that means it has some give. Again, you can load some bulkier items in there and it would easily fit, but again, you'll be eating into that center space here, so keep that in mind. If you pack out these 2 pockets, you might have just enough room to fit some slimmer items. Now right at the bottom in there, you're going to see the RFID tag. So this entire bag is RFID blocking, so anything you put in there, it's going to be able to block those signals from getting picked up. Now, if you've done any little bit of research, you know that that's not really something that's super big problem, but some people really like that feature. For me, it's kind of gimmicky, but if that's important to you, anything you put in this bag will be protected from RFID skimming of your credit cards and other sensitive items. So that's going to be it for the main compartment. Just these 2 pockets, one zippered stretch mesh, and then this stretch pocket on the other side. Super simple, but that's one of the great things about this bag, the simplicity. Now, moving on to the back pocket here, you do have this secure back pocket. This is where people typically keep their passports and wallets and stuff like that. That's where I normally kept my wallet and my cash. Again, so you're going to have that beautiful grit stop lining on the inside. No additional organization, but again, you're going to fit your flatter items in there like passports and wallets. So great pocket to have. Keep it close to your body. It's the most secure pocket on this bag. Moving over to the front pocket, you're going to have that same interior lining, no additional pockets or organization anywhere in this pocket, but you do have this long key leash with an aluminum carabiner at the end. Now, this is awesome. And the reason I like this really long key leash is because I actually keep my keys on it. And I found that when this is mounted in a sling, you know, the chest bag as it's referred to by tomtoc, when it's mounted on your chest, this key leash is long enough so you can easily lock your front door or any door really, and not have to remove the keys from the key leash. So you just pop the leash out, lock and unlock your door, pop it back in. Super simple, and it keeps your keys secure and in place always with the key leash. And that's it. It's just those 3 pockets on this bag. So we'll move over and talk about more of the exterior features of this bag. The overall dimensions of this bag are going to be 8.27 inches long, 2.5 inches wide, and 4.53 inches tall. And then tomtoc even gives us the strap adjustment here. At its shortest length is 39.77, and its longest length is going to be 63.39. So this bag is some sort of water resistant nylon. That's all tomtoc listed at. I know that there's Sling Bean, which is a similar kind of fanny pack or chest bag. It's made out of a 720D ripstop. So I think this is somewhere along the lines. You can see the patterning on the front. Basically what that means for you is that this is going to be water resistant and it's going to be easy to clean. So you don't have to worry too much about lint and pet hair. You can easily dust that off with your hand or take a damp cloth and easily wipe this material down. Super easy to clean. And again, it's going to provide a little bit of water resistance. Now for your zippers, you're using YKK zippers. So quality zippers, and same with your hardware on the strap. It's going to be, you know, Duraflex hardware. Now, if you're not a bag nerd or a nerd like me, you're probably thinking, why is this guy talking about YKK and Duraflex? So generally, the consensus seems to be when it comes to zippers, your YKK is going to be the best zippers out there right now. And when it comes to hardware, especially plastic hardware, Duraflex is what you're going to want to see. So even though that this is somewhat an affordable sling, they're still using premium hardware, YKK, Duraflex. So even, like I said, even though it's a little bit more budget friendly, they're not skimping out on the materials. The bag does come with this like rubberized, I don't know, like key loop here. I'm not quite sure what this is. It might just be part of the branding. It is, you see the tomtoc logo there. This easily comes off. It's like a Hyperlon, and it's connected to the counter pull here. So you have a counter pull here and a counter pull here that's going to help you open and close your zippers. I really like that feature, even though this is a small bag. It's really cool, and they have some an opening to them, so you can easily clip on some gear to these hoops. But this, not sure why it's there, but it comes off pretty easy. I just left it there for the sake of the review so you can see it. But as I continue to use the sling, especially after this review, I'm still going to use it. It's so awesome. I will remove this, not need it. So on the side of the bag, you will see tomtoc's only branding here. That's about it. You're not going to find it anywhere else on the outside besides this guy that comes off. Very subtle branding compared to some of the other tomtoc products that I've used in the past. It does come with a 1.25 inch strap of this high quality, like smooth seatbelt type material. It's not the full 1.5 inch strap that I would like to see, but on a bag this size, this is actually a great strap. And I'm really, really glad that they didn't keep the 1 inch strap that most traditional bag makers use. Even though this is a small bag, big plus here for this 1.25 inch strap. Very comfortable. Now it is not padded, but again, with a sling this size, not needed. So you can see here the way that this strap is sewn in, it's kind of at an angle. So this is truly meant as a chest bag. I think there's Sling Bean, which is the same size capacity at 1.5 liter. That one can be dual purpose for fanny pack or chest wear, but this one specifically was designed for chest wear, and you can see that the way that it's stitched in. And this strap, it is very, very long, and if you were to cinch it down all the way, it will not even work as a fanny pack, especially if you're a slender frame, skinnier frame. this strap can't even adjust all the way down. For your zipper pullers here, they're just using some cord here. Very basic, very simple. It keeps the rattle down. You get a little bit of jangle, but by far not the worst bag that I've ever heard. Nice little touch. As you can see here on the bottom, the bag folds in pretty nice, so when it's not packed out, it folds in, keeps a nice flat aesthetic when it's not fully packed out. Okay, so being a 1.5 liter Sling, you obviously temper your expectations of what you can fit in here, but that's why I said this is the perfect everyday Sling. It's perfect to carry all your items and free up your pockets. It's the perfect pocket dump pouch, and I'm going to load it out here with the way I carried it and show you some examples of some different ways you can carry it out. So starting with the main compartment, on this back stretch pocket here, I day to day just kept tissues in there. I got bad allergies, and I just always want to keep a package of tissues on me. And on this front zippered pocket here, I keep my allergy eye drops, my chapstick, and I always keep a pocket knife on me. And that's what I kept in that front zippered pocket there. And then this slot here was perfect for my cell phone. So it does, tomtoc does advertise it will fit an iPhone 16 Pro Max. And I found that to be true. This is the 15 Pro Max. It'll easily fit in there. Even if you have a case, you still have plenty of room to fit your cell phone down in there in the main compartment. Along the back, I just refer to it as that security pocket. That's where I kept my wallet, slim alpaca wallet, and some cash. Perfect flat items for that back secure pocket there. Then on the front here, I just kept, of course, my keys and AirPods. Easy to access them on that front pocket. That's all I kept in that front pocket. Now, if you want to carry some bulkier items, they would fit in there, but just to show you the room, this is my Anchor Nano with the built-in C. You can easily stuff that in there with your phone. Again, it just takes up more room, but you still have room in there. I just didn't normally carry a charging battery with me. This was more like a running errands type sling. I walk my dogs with this sling. Perfect sling for something like that. But if you do want to use this for travel, you can easily fit your bulkier charger in there. You still have room for some other items in there, obviously. Now, even though I've been using this sling as an EDC for my daily use, I haven't traveled with this sling, but I wanted to test out to see what it would look like in a travel situation. And this is my most secure pocket. So here's what I discovered, that this pocket is almost the exact same size as the passport. So it's almost like it was made for there. But one of the little things I found was this right here, how the zipper gets hung up on the actual passport. So you have to make sure that you push the passport securely down in there and kind of fold the material up so the zipper can go over the passport. If you just throw it in there and try to zip quickly, you are going to catch your passport. And I found that to be true almost every single time. You really have to make a conscious effort to fit your passport down in there. So it's almost like if it was just a hair bigger, it would have been okay. And I found that getting the passport in and out could be a little finicky because it's almost the exact same cutout. So you kind of have to like really wedge it in there. Make sure the zipper's all the way back. Make sure your material's up and over. Will go over the passport. It will fit. It's just going to take a little conscious effort to make sure you're not snagging the passport every time you close the zipper. So this is what a packed out T33 Aviator looks on me. For reference, I'm 5'10", and this is where the bag's designed to be used. Not so much a fanny pack, where if you want something that's going to be in a fanny pack, maybe take a look at the tomtoc Sling Bean. That one is designed to be used as a fanny pack. But this is where I wore it, and I found it to be super comfortable. So much to the fact that even when I got in the car, I was easily able to put my seatbelt on. No biggie. I didn't even have to take my sling off. I kind of just wore it all day just like this. So yeah, again, from reference, I am 5'10", and here's the packed out sling. And because of the webbing, the nylon webbing, that seatbelt material, you can easily slide this to the back, no problem. Again, easy, comfortable, easy to wear, and easy to slide around in any orientation that you wanted to wear it, in the front or in the back. So a couple of things that I really liked about the tomtoc Aviator T33 is its size. For me, the 1.5 was the perfect size as a pocket dump to keep my pockets free, phone, wallet, keys, AirPods. And when I even went out on my dog walks daily, I was able to clip the dog poopy bags right here on this loop. Perfect size for me. But if I needed more, tomtoc offers it in other sizes, 2.5 and 3.5. So really there's a bag for everyone because of the different sizes. I really enjoyed using this bag because of the materials. I have 5 dogs, so that means pet hair, and this ripstop nylon that they chose to use for this bag was clutch because I was able to easily just dust off pet hair, dust off dust or lint or anything they got on the bag. Easily wipes down when the dogs jumped on me with their muddy paws. I was easy take a damp cloth, wipe the front of this bag. It's durable material, easy to clean, and a joy to use. And like I said, being a dog dad, this nice smooth ripstop material came in clutch. And lastly, you know, if you watched any of my other sling videos, the thing that I really enjoyed about this Aviator sling is the strap. Even though this guy was a small little 1.5 liter guy, they still included a bigger than 1 inch strap. The 1.25 inch strap was very comfortable. Now it wasn't padded, but it didn't need to be. But just that little extra, I mean, makes the comfortability so much more usable in my opinion. I mean, I would love to know your thoughts down in the comment. Am I making a big deal about this 1 inch strap? So far, every sling or every fanny pack that I tried with the 1 inch strap, I just found uncomfortable and not very good to use. And as soon as I changed that strap out to 1.5 or even a 2 inch strap, my, joy of using the bag has changed. So am I making a big deal about it? Tell me your thoughts down in the comments. So even though this is a tiny little guy, tomtoc went ahead and included a bigger than 1 inch strap. So I'll be completely honest, I had a hard time really looking at this bag and trying to find things that I didn't like about it. Now, I was able to find a little bit of nitpicks, but honestly, even that was a tough job to find. So one thing that I noticed about this sling is that the strap is fixed. So if you're one of the people that this strap doesn't work for, you're kind of stuck with it. It is stitched into the bag and you have no option to change it out. Is it a huge thing? No, but that's also because I found the strap to be comfortable. So hopefully if you do decide to try this particular sling from tomtoc, you find this strap to be comfortable because you have no other option. Another thing I found kind of finicky when testing out this sling was the back security pocket, or I refer to it as a security pocket, is that it's almost the exact same size of a passport like we talked about in the loadout. So it really kind of bugged me that you kind of have to really angle this passport to, or really make sure the zipper is really stretched all the way open, make sure the passport's pushed down, and so you don't clip it when you close it. So now that may not be a problem on the 2.5 and the 3.5 liter bag, and it's not really a big problem here. I just had to be mindful to shove it down in there so I'm not catching that passport every time. So just something to consider if you're considering traveling with this 1.5 version, that keeping your document in the back pocket takes a little bit extra effort, just a tiny bit. It will easily fit in the main compartment, no problem, but I'm just, every sling that I use, that's where I keep my passport, and I'm assuming most people do it the same because that is the pocket closest to your body and the most secure. So obviously my mind always wants to put my more sensitive items closest to my body where I can keep an eye on them and I can feel them in inside the pack. So my final thoughts on the tomtoc T33 Aviator. For me, it turned out to be the perfect everyday carry EDC sling bag for me. I wore it every time I went out to run errands, every time I walked the dogs. It has the right amount of organization, the right amount of size to, be that perfect dump pocket, pocket dump where you can just throw your phone, wallet, keys, and that stuff and keep everything free and clear out of your pockets. I use this thing. I'm going to continue to use this thing because it was exactly what I was looking for, and that's why I had it in my cart for so long, but exactly what I needed for day to day. Now, this isn't the cheapest sling out there on the market, but at 35 bucks, I think this is well worth it. And it's going to come in close to that Lululemon size and price, but that Lululemon bag, the one that's so popular, doesn't offer the organization that this one does. Like I said, it's thoughtful, it's not overdone, it's perfect. tomtoc for me has become one of the brands that's so easy to recommend to people because you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. People want a high quality bag without breaking the bank, and that's exactly that market that tomtoc is excelling at. And just because this comes in at under $40 doesn't mean you're going to get something that falls apart. The quality, the stitching, this reinforced stitching here on the strap, like everything checks all the boxes. So again, if you've been sleeping on TomToc, it's time to wake up, because they're really pushing the bar here on what you can get at an affordable price. Now, I've been a TomToc customer for a long time. I've had my custom Explorer sling here for well over a year. I've done some traveling with this. This thing has been great. And the quality, they're using, name brand materials. So just don't think because they're referred to or sometimes thought as a budget brand that you're going to get a budget product. This thing is excellent. From the stitching, from the layout, from the materials being used, you're getting more than your money's worth. I can guarantee you that. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments about this tomtoc T33. Is this something that you would pick up? Have you been wanting to try something from TomToc but have been on the fence? Their products are easily available on Amazon, so most people have Prime, easily get this in your hand in 2 days. But yeah, I would love to know your thoughts. Have you tried this sling before? Have you tried the Sling Bean or the Wanderer or the many options that they offer? I would love to know your input on those. I still haven't gotten to try the Wanderer, but that's quickly becoming one on my list, as I've been so happy with this Aviator. I've been happy with the Explorer. The Wanderer looks right up my alley. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for joining me on my September Sling series. If you've seen one or all 4 of my videos, thank you very much. And I can't wait to get back to reviewing some backpacks for you. But until then, join the conversation. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and I can't wait to see you on my next review.